Hello, Gravy Timothy's, and welcome back to more Focus 2Z, where once again we're checking out terrible focus trees in Hearts of Iron 4 that nobody does because they're stinky. And I'm sure one of my most memorable videos in the past has been my Estonia one. For some reason, it has 1 million views, so I assume everyone in Estonia has seen that video. So shout out to all my Estonian fans and your magical hedgehog. But sadly, we're not here to have fun today in Estonia. We're here for the opposite of that, in hopes that there may be a smidgen, a crumb of fun to be had. And don't worry, today's Estonia path we're doing is an absolute stinker. I have to say, it was kind of difficult to pick which Estonian path to do because they're all pretty equal in terms of how good they are. Obviously, some are a little bit better, but there's none particularly that bad other than maybe the Soviet one, which is what we're doing. So we're starting off by restoring the Workers' Republic, and I'm sure it'll all go smoothly. I do actually think this is going to go pretty smoothly today, especially considering I'm kind of extra motivated as the next country I have to play is Ethiopia, and they have one hell of a bad path. So yeah, Estonia is really not a bad place to be playing. You get a really good focus tree regardless of the path you go, a great industry tree, and on top of that, with most of the paths, you can annex all the Baltics, and they will also be going down their industry path, so you get even more stuff. Oh yeah, and don't get me started on the resources available in Estonia. Look at that. Free steel. That's more than all of Denmark. Okay, I'm gonna risk this and do the old civil kerfuffle right now. And sorry, I can't stop saying kerfuffle. I've been watching too much Alex the Rambler. And this will have the fun benefit of turning us into a puppet of the Soviet Union. Yes, you can kind of tell a lot of these focus trees that we've already done and are coming up are gonna end us with us becoming up a puppet of someone. Which is why they're always so damn fun. Oh, well, there goes all the general staff. Now I just have August Cork and Jacob Palvadre. You know what, Mr. Cork? You seem like you know what you're doing. You'll be the new field marshal. Okay, you do get a focus where you can call the Soviets in to do this, but I'm not gonna bother. That 70 days I will not be seeing again. Instead, I will just use my god tier skills of moving unit and clicking other unit and win on my own. And I think that might be the capitulation. No, we need to go take that down there too. Of course we do. Okay, and look at that, we get the added benefit of 34 something or other. Oh, look at this guy. He's so ecstatic to be a Soviet puppet government. He's absolutely thrilled. Okay, now I'm just gonna go and rush down Squash or Resistance so we can get rid of the Forest Brothers, because currently they're having too much fun in my damn forests. Get out of the damn trees, you goobers. You know, for a nation called the Estonian Independent SSR, I feel too independent right now. Okay, we've gotten rid of all our opposition. Now we're gonna do the Estonian Belarus SSR, and I really hope the Russians actually agree to this, or it's going to be very awkward. They agreed, and there you go. Aren't we looking great? I now just own Belarus, and they aren't even connected. News is that we can connect our land by going through Latvia. Bad news is, actually, there is no bad news. That's pretty good to me. They said no, so in we go. We need to make sure that we get this focus done before we capitulate them, though, so that we actually get them in the peace conference, because without the cause, I'm not too sure the Soviets are going to give it to us. Just biding my time, really hoping the Soviets AI doesn't just walk into Riga. Hey, perfect. Got that done. We can finish them off. Oh, wait, I just realized I'm a different color now. Now I look even stupider on the map. And there we, unfortunately, I can't even say there we go, because now we look like this. We do get calls on the Polish stuff as well that they own a Belarus, but I'm not too sure if the Soviets will give that to us. I really hope they do. Germans are asking for Memel. Should I give it up? I feel like it'd be funny if we don't give it up right now. But at the same time, there's not really much Germans could do right now, which, you know, it'd probably be more fun to actually go fight them. Why is there just 63 Soviet submarines here? You know what? You can take Memel for now, but I will be back. The rest of our focus down here, we just seem to be able to worm-tongue the Soviets into invading people, which, you know what? Sure. The event where the Soviets are influencing my politics, and I got some bad news for you. You're a little bit too late on that one. Hey, now let's see if I can convince old Stalin to go in Finland. And best part is we can actually get involved here, which will get our autonomy up because, you know, Soviets ain't too good in this war just because the AI it doesn't know what to do. Soviet AI is kind of programmed just not do too well in this one. And if you can't tell, I'm not the AI, so I'm having a bit of a field day. They did still do the manual piece, which is kind of sad. It doesn't matter though, because that almost actually got me up to colony. Wow, I'll now be a colony of the Russians. Interestingly enough though, I wonder if the Soviets can still actually go down their focus to go back in on them. And I guess not. It completely bypassed. So yeah, I'm sure the continuation will be back though. Moment of truth. Are we about to make these borders even uglier? Oh, they actually thought about it. We are now absolutely huge. Oh wait, no, this means I actually have to hold all this land. Oh no. I reckon I can hold my land. No issue. It's the other guy I'm kind of strapped to that I'm kind of worried about. He's not going to be able to hold his land. I just realized all that land that I've been given, there's not a single resource here. There's more in Estonia. Looks like the Germans are going to be going in pretty soon, and I've kind of made a bit of a mess of things, as at first I was going to do tanks. That kind of fell through, and I kind of realized that I'm going to be on the front lines here, so now I'm spamming out a whole bunch of troops, and then making planes. I also forgot I have no generals, so you can tell I'm going on a very specific hiring policy from the 2 that I have down there now. Then come the Germans, and I have 0 manpower, so I'm just going to take the preemptive action to go to service by requirement. It's already looking pretty good for us. I'm really hoping that at some point I can go back to the original tank strap, but for now, we're just going to pray I survive. If we do get pushed back, we do have a nice line up here, but it does mean we lose so much of our land that it's not fun. Oh, and here they come. And good news is we can finally break free once we get enough war participation here. It's just gonna be a bit painful to get. Most part, my line's looking pretty green. Your line, not so much. Sorry, Susan, you're going in the factory. We've been promoted. Now we're almost on our way to becoming a dominion. It's actually comical that, you know, my casualties I'm inflicting over here are way more than you are down there. Here's where things start getting complicated. As the Soviets actually get pushed back here, I'm going to have to keep extending the line. So I think we may just make the decision to pull back. But see, it's not too great for us. I'd much prefer to have held my land, considering the whole bunch of the industries here, but yep, I'm not gonna risk my life for Stalin. So if you can't tell, things are going great. The Soviets collapsing pretty hard, although I think they're gonna stabilize it as the supply gets worse for the Germans, obviously, like normal. Only thing is that we are taking a lot of casualties, and I'm very close to capitulating because all of that stuff was core, so I just can't afford to lose another tile. Production's getting pretty thin now because of obviously losing all the factories, but we are about to hit that freedom button. There's a positive to take away from this. We sold our freedom, and now we're getting it back, and I just turned blue. Wow, okay, that ain't good. This ain't looking good. Oh, there goes Moscow. You know, it's not really a good day to be on Team Soviets. Wow, they just blitzed through Italy very quickly. This might relieve enough pressure over here that I could actually maybe try and retake some land, maybe? Oh, definitely. They just left it open. I got 14 casts and a dream. It's Mebel is back! I was gonna go too crazy here, but the opening was there. We've actually taken so much land back now that we're starting to liberate the Soviets, so I'm just gonna stop there for now. Now, even after that, somehow, they're still just losing land up here. While the Soviets continue to make no progress, I'm heading to Berlin. Oh yeah, this was pretty embarrassing for someone. Won't name names. Won't name names. I really wish I could just take everything off this line over here and just like go straight in, but I'm just gonna try front line and see what happens. Oh yeah, look, the Germans just do not have enough to front this front line now. They're still just chilling over here though, but it looks like, yep, they are pulling out. Just completely abandoned the line over there. Hopefully the Soviets can hold it. I'll just go for the capitulation on the Germans. Oh, well, I don't know. Get out of my way. I'm going to assume they capitulated Bulgaria or any of the other Axis miners because we just got the peace conference as soon as we capitulated them. Okay, most importantly, Memo, you're coming home. Okay, for once, this doesn't actually look too bad. The borders could probably be a little better, but not bad. I also got my German puppet over here. I got Estonian Germany. A bit annoying is that the Soviets took that province. Why did they just take? Okay, and there goes Denmark. I didn't even have enough to take their land, so I just owned Copenhagen now. I think there's something we could do now that would be really funny. I don't think this is really working out for me. It's going to be a bit easier than I thought because, well, yeah, they just moved all their troops to go deal with the Allies because Turkey is in the Allies. Oh! I'm in too. Oh, I'm literally in too. Yes, Churchill, I'd love to. We had to do a bit of a momentary pause of anything at all in the game because I ran out of manpower. I'm going to annex Germany though and take their manpower, but I don't think there's going to be much left for us to take. So after annexing them, we don't particularly care too much. I keep getting kicked in and out of the Allies, so right now they are dealing with that issue for me, and I'm just going to go ahead and... Oh. Well, that didn't take too much. There you go. Now, that is an Estonia to be proud of. We're huge. Just, we didn't manage to get all of it. But yeah, there's not too much else to really show here. We ran out of focuses a long time ago. You know, I'm gonna... Wait a second. Does this still work? Oh no, I was gonna see if I could still push the the Soviets into fighting Sweden, even though I'm not in their faction anymore. But sadly, they actually fought that through. Now, question is, was this focus any good? And I do have to say it was pretty good, but I think all of the Estonian ones are pretty decent, and you do kind of always end up fighting the same people, so yeah, there's not much difference to be had. Obviously, though, you do have to be a puppet, but it is very easy to, you know, break free of your puppetdom. The only real drawback is that obviously you do need to worry about manpower if you try to do anything grand like I did. But yeah, it's a bit of a weird formable nation. It would have been nice to actually get some resources, but obviously this whole area apparently just barren, unless you're really into potatoes, because I hear there's some great potatoes going around here. But yeah, that was Estonia. Focus, not as bad, but don't worry, we've got some stinkers coming up, so leave a like and subscribe button down below and watch on.